Welcome to another Field of Glory 2 battle. This is one in my ongoing series to play through all of the historical scenarios in the DLCs and base game in chronological order. In multiplayer, these are just single-side matches. I don't want to double the amount of time it would take by playing mirror matches for all, though if anyone were to request a mirror match, I would certainly agree to it. So here we are. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's Carchemish 605BC, but that could be completely wrong, as always. So, I'm commanding the Egyptian army, which has deployed in battle order around the city of Carchemish. Their front is partially protected by a stream, and their left flank by the Euphrates. The Babylonian army relies heavily on archery. They also have a strong force of chariots and cavalry deployed on the open flank away from the Euphrates. Okay, so we've got, a large stream in front here. Yeah, pretty much along the whole front of the battlefield, but it becomes not large further on, just not open, which does mean that these chariots won't get as much impact, I believe. So, what do we do? Well, that is hideous. Yeah. So we're going to have to push to win elsewhere, I suppose. The question is this stream a trap? And I think it is, because it's disordering, which means that it's going to be more disordering for our heavy foot than the enemy's medium foot. But we can't just sit behind it because they have more archers than we do. It's a really awkward situation. I almost think the right response is a head-on charge all along the line while shifting cavalry to the right to slow down our collapse here. And it's unfortunate that we have hoplites here facing off against cavalry which they are incapable of catching. So that's my perhaps foolish plan, but I really do think that coming out to fight is better than sitting back and waiting. I guess we're going to find out. Our poor light infantry are going to be immediately pincushioned to death. Now, let's see. This matchup here is especially favorable for us. Of course, once we get across. Shift over this cavalry and shift over these chariots. Eventually, they're very slow at the whole maneuver thing. Okay. And here, I think we should just fall back. This cavalry wing is really too weak to fight, but it can at least delay the contact so that we can't get quickly flanked. The hoplites are just going to be wasted on sitting here, I think. Maybe we can spread them a bit to spread our zones of control, but ultimately it's going to be difficult to accomplish anything with them. Okay, and what do we do with our reserve line of irregular foot? Do we just throw them forward too? I think we might do that, but also shift them towards the center a little bit. Although, no, it stays pretty narrow there. Okay. I guess we'll find out if the whole attacking on a defensively deployed map is really stupid, but I'm pretty sure the whole defensive deployment behind the stream is just a trick on ourselves. Next turn. casualties are annoying, but he'd be better off concentrating his fire to try to get disruptions and spreading it like this. It is a lot of casualties, though. Right. Well, let's get stuck in then. We'll leave the archers behind and push forward with melee troops. Oh, this damn stream is in the way. Here, well, actually, you go there, everything works out. They should evade now that we're close to charge range. Good. Let's see if we can force another disruption. No. It's fine. Cover the advance of the chariots, and our cavalry can try to confront his chariots from the relative safety of the large stream. It's not actually safe, but we can get ready to harass with our Egyptian archers. They should move into range. And what to do here? Hoplites are just going to have to be arrow sponges, really. Just absorb as many arrows as they possibly can. That's it, okay. Can you do anything useful? Not really. So, that's the overall situation. Next turn, he'll need to either stand his ground and shoot, hoping for disruptions, or fall back out of charge range, which will come with cohesion checks. Next turn. So the question is, do we suffer any disruptions from archery this turn? I don't know if that's really worth it, dude. I guess he does delay contact, but it makes it all the worse when contact does happen. I guess he hasn't suffered too many disruptions. Oh. I was hoping for a double drop and break, but what can you do? Well, for starters, let's lay down some archery. Lock them in. Lock them in. Scatter them a bit. Not that that's going to do any good. Just so they don't get the stationary shooting bonus, really. That's the only reason we're doing that. Alright, general up on the impact against the chariots. Held firm. Into the archers. Into the disrupted infantry. And we could, in fact, hit the disrupted archers, but let's crash into the steady ones. And get up close and personal. Lights off to the wing to fight cavalry. And forward. Lay down supporting fire. Push forward. Perfect. Impact is actually bad. That's what I was going to say. We're down 25 POA. It's defensive spearman, which does nothing. Then minus 25 for below average. Okay, so next turn, even if he falls back, he'll still be in charge range, so it doesn't matter. We'll stay here because the stream is not open. And work on shooting. Switching flanks to assist in the cavalry battle, where we will remain stationary. Get ready to fill the gaps. Okay, do we move here? Yeah. Let's change the fire arc a little bit. Alright, so Not as many disruptions as I wanted from that fallback, but still pretty good, especially once these chariots rally up and can swing around one way or another. Next turn. Well, let's not see more of that. Oof, we might disrupt before we can get back into contact. He's going for the fallbacks again. I don't know if that's a great idea. I was hoping for the mixed foot to be affected. Even the frag unit? No. Thought better of that. You know, it's not causing as many cohesion failures as I would have thought. Well, that's some tough luck, though. The guards are coming in. Could make things dicey. Hopefully we crash straight into these archers to stop them shooting at us, which we do. Again, this is all just a giant distraction to try to keep his cavalry from intervening in the actual infantry battle. This is where things will not go well first, so we'll do that. Shove them off. That's fine. Now, unfortunately, we must charge. It's not going to be pretty. Well, we can at least catch them and do some damage. They'll just fall back right away, of course. A frag. We might be able to break them. Okay. Loose. Alright, now for the good stuff. And that wasn't really bad as far as bad stuff goes. Oof, I hope we can regain control soon and start flanking these units. Alright, what does this do? Good. And let's prepare to roll this whole line up. Let's keep hitting these frag units. Gonna get hit by the guard foot, and that's unfortunate. Oh, very nice. Let's pile onto that. Disrupted the rabble. It's not really that important. Do I even want to use arrows here? I'm not sure that I do. Maybe on this mixed foot. We can't venture into the rough with these spearmen, unfortunately. Good. Held the impact. That's a hard... Oh. No, we did not. Okay. Oh, delightful. That's just delightful. Alright. Get these irregulars ready to join in here. Come on, shatter them. Held firm. Held firm. Impact into the archers. Good. And engage them in melee. Good. Then what? Oh, why not? Oop. Let's just turn and shoot, see if we can get a disrupt. Yep. Push into contact. Okay. Who's left? You don't really want to do that. I mean, if we stick it... No, we'll wait for the irregulars to come in. They'll finish it off. You guys can switch to the center where we might need better melee troops to fight the guards. More archers. What will they do? I suppose they can turn and start slowly marching towards the cavalry action. They'll get there in time. This unit's going to stay in reserve because the guard foot might make bad things happen to us, and we don't want to be at range for bad cohesion checks. And you all will stand and get shot at. It'll be highly unenjoyable for you. Here, let's use the list. Waste of arrows. Okay, so do you want to keep shoving these guys around? It's a bit risky. Let's just take it for a turn. And you. Maybe start trying to work around these chariots if possible. Alright, a fine start. And we're going to keep just demolishing this line of massed archers. Next turn. Oh, the guards are coming in. Well, good thing they're wearing armor. Evade, we're gonna lose this and it doesn't really matter at all. Someone just fragged. I can't see shit. Great. Game. I really wish they would fix that. Okay. There we go. Things happening. Okay, let's see what we can do for cohesion checks here. Held firm, held firm. Wheel? Do I want to try to catch these light archers? No, I don't think I care even a little bit about them. Waste of arrows, but let's try to cause a cohesion check. Even if it is a half arc. Nope. Let's charge and hopefully not bounce. Then get that flank off. They hold firm. They are guards. Okay. Let's maybe here? Sure. Loose. And loose. Charge. Passed into the levies. And impact into the archers. Good. Held firm, held firm. Once again, charge into the archers. They fall back, charge in, and follow up. Charge. Withdraw so that we can shoot. Held firm. Okay. Charge into contact. And why not join the fun? Okay, do we dare? No, I think I'd rather wait and see if he charges us or shoots, and then we can just keep pouring in arrows. So that's the good stuff, and we're gonna reinforce this success now, I think. In the meantime, we can pin this unit in place, lose some arrows, lose some more arrows, and charge them in the rear with our irregulars. They'll turn to face our infantry. Next turn we can flank. Okay. This is all horrible. Yep. You run away. Good. What can we do here? Not very much. Shuffle into place. Shuffle into place. Maybe next turn we can attempt to hit this frag unit of camels. Let's try for a rear charge. He'll probably just counter with this unit, but we can attempt it. They're still in rough ground, so get out of the way. Okay. 31-0 so far. I wonder if this scenario is balanced before the masked archer nerf? I don't think so. I think it would have been after, because Rise of Persia was one of the later DLCs. Next turn. Too bad. Also too bad. I guess I can't really complain at this stage, but you know what? I will anyway. Which way do we go? Into the lights? Probably a wise choice. Impact is even at least, but the melee won't be. So we have 50% swords. Oh, they held firm and fell back into the rough. Too bad for us. Yeah, the guards. Good. Okay. They fall back. See if we can't go for a rescue here. Not likely. And we run. Okay. Shut them off. Break? No? How about now? Too bad. Okay. Next up, the rear charge here. Very nice. Oh, I'll take it. Volley some more arrows at this depleted unit. They disrupt. Impact is bad. Melee is good. Assist our somewhat battered unit here. Oof, an auto break soon. Oops, half arc. Oh well. Right, in the meantime, let's smash into this unit of levies. Really now, come on. Smash into this unit of levies. Get the flank. They hold firm. I'll crush in here. And oh, we gotta pick one, do we? I suppose we should do this. Held firm, held firm. Hopefully we fall back. Oh. Well, that kind of works out. More or less. You get the hell out of the way and open up again. Nope. Charge. Not quite, it seems. And get the drop. Frag. Push forward. And charge into impact. Good. Excellent. Lose some arrows to the guardsmen, not that it matters at this stage. Good. break. Turn around. Off. Stand. Shove forward. Try to work our way around. Get involved. Okay, so that should be final positions. We can scan over it next turn, I suppose. It's over, but Oki's a gentleman. Very well done, my friend. Have a Merry Christmas. You too, Oki. Alright, so what have we got? Here we go. So, yeah, like I said at the start, I think the initial Egyptian deployment is totally a trap. The Egyptian spearmen are graded as heavy foot, so they would be disordered fighting in the stream or into this stream, and of course severely disordered in this wood. So if you sat back here, you'd be shot to bits, or you'd have to get disordered crossing over. So attacking was the only option. In terms of how it played out, I probably... Well, there wasn't a lot of time to maneuver, to be honest, so I don't know if there would have been a more successful approach here. I probably would have tried to push more of these units over towards the center, and maybe brought a chariot or two against the hoplites to just block them off. More importantly, all of Oki's archers fired straight forward here, instead of concentrating their fire on cohesion checks, especially given that these Egyptian spearmen are defensive spearmen, so they have 0 impact, and then minus 25, I think. Maybe it's minus 12 for below average. Let's find out. Minus 12. So on impact, they're at minus 12 against archers when they're steady. So if he'd concentrated fire and got a number of disruptions and just stood his ground while pushing the guards up to the front, maybe he would have had a chance, but I'm not sure. It seems like a really tough scenario for the Babylonians if the Egyptian infantry just charges straight ahead. But like I said, I haven't set up mirror matches for these just because there are quite a few scenarios to get through, so maybe if I'm still doing this in a while, I can go back over it and play the other side again. But in the meantime, a good game to Oki. Until next time.